Are you sure you're ready to talk about this?
Yeah, I think I have to. It's just been really hard, you know? The cookies, they follow me everywhere. Sometimes it's like I have no privacy at all. The worst is when I just want to browse the internet and there they are. I just wish it felt like I had a choice. Please help me. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Ellie Bachiska, and fortunately for the troubled Ellie at the beginning of this video, her problems are about to be solved. Many of us know the perils of third-party cookies, but that's about to become a thing of the past as more and more platforms like Apple, Chrome, and so forth start to phase them out and our reliance on them starts to decrease, which is unfortunate news for us as marketers and advertisers. We've talked about this extensively on the channel. So what does this all mean? It means that first-party data is about to become even more important than ever. And what's one of the best ways to acquire first-party data? Email marketing. Your reliance on your email marketing strategy is about to ramp up significantly as it's your best source of first-party data. So let's talk about some of the ways you can utilize email marketing, the best campaigns to run, and how to prepare yourself for a world without cookies using this medium. Email marketers, you're about to have your heyday because 80% of marketers rely on third-party cookies and data to do their work, which is why it's been such a massive hit with the recent announcement that Chrome plans to phase out third-party cookies by 2023 and the iOS 14.5 update. Let's not forget about that one. Email is a time-tested channel. With an ROI of 42 to 1, it has one of the highest ROIs in the industry. Email marketing is great because it allows you to collect your subscribers' and customers' preferences with consent while still giving them complete control over their data. They can unsubscribe at any time, so it's a great relationship for both of you. But what does this all mean? This means that there are 3 things you need to start thinking about. How to step up your subscriber acquisition efforts, how to leverage other platforms to grow your email marketing list, and how to create more granular email campaigns for success. Let's start by talking about subscriber acquisition. Your palms might be sweating already at the talk of this because it's a lot of work and maybe you have a tiny email list and you're not sure how to grow it. That's not a problem. There are tons of ways to beef up your email list, but it is the first step for success, and we'll cover some ideas. One of the first things maybe to give it a try though is if you've seen conversions and the effectiveness of your Facebook and Google ads coming down in recent months, it might be time to start repositioning those ads as a way to get more newsletter subscribers instead and develop customer loyalty. By making the goal of those ads to get more email leads, it's an easy way to start on this first step. There are a few other methods to take into account as well. Make sure to put newsletter sign-up forms on your website. Make sure to add a checkbox to opt into email marketing in your checkout. And maybe implement a pop-up form on your website for first-time visitors that asks them if they'd like to subscribe to the email list. Provide some sort of small incentive if they do, like a little discount to their inbox. All of this, of course, relies on you having your email marketing platform integrated with your e-commerce platform. Most of the main ones like MailChimp and Klaviyo integrate very easily with all of the big e-commerce platforms like Shopify, Magento, WooCommerce, Squarespace, and so on. So it's pretty easy to do so. There's step-by-step instructions, and all of this will allow you to track your customers' activity and therefore break down your campaigns into more specific segments. Let's talk a little bit about those strategic segments. When it comes to shaping up your email strategy, it's not a one and done deal. In addition to creating consistent, regularly scheduled email blasts, you also need to create automated campaigns that are based on customer retention. That means using your customers' actions and behaviors on the website to segment them out into smaller lists and create campaigns for those specific lists. Let's lay out a few ideas for these campaigns right now. One of them includes using previous purchase history to create upsell or cross-sell campaigns. Another might be using last purchase date to create win-back campaigns, usually with an incentive. You probably get these a lot in your promotions folder. They usually say something like, "We miss you, come back and we'll give you 10% off. We see that your last purchase was 6 months ago." A third option is to use location data based on somebody's billing and shipping address inputs to create geographically specific messaging. You should also create a welcome series for new newsletter subscribers with an incentive for their first purchase, some sort of special offer. And lastly, abandoned cart campaigns, which are dictated by somebody starting the checkout, putting in their contact info, but then abandoning it. Sending some email reminders like, "Hey, you left something in your cart," has been very effective. So think about all of those 5 email campaigns just to get started, and there's more to explore than just those. You might also consider incorporating additional form fields at checkout, like asking for someone's birthday so that you can create special birthday campaigns where you offer them a small percentage off on their birthday. There are tons of ideas like this if you're willing to spice up your checkout to just generate a little bit additional data about your customer. It's important to note that Chrome and iOS 14.5 are not your only enemies here. iOS 15 just recently started rolling out, and that's come with a lot of updates to the Apple Mail app that's providing inaccurate data to email marketers about the open and interaction rates with their emails. So what this means is going forward, you might see some inflated open rates and revenue attribution rates, but there are a few things that you can do. The first step is figuring out just how your email list and your email data has been impacted by this Apple Mail update. Most email marketing software offer you an option to generate reports by email client being Gmail, Apple Mail, and so on. If you can generate this report, take a look at how Apple Mail and mobile Safari rates compare to rates from other email clients. If there's really been no change, then you're probably fine to continue doing what you've been doing. But if there's a significant drop, then you might want to consider using click-based attribution data instead to determine the success of your campaigns. This means things like heat maps, click-through rates, as well as tracking URLs using UTM codes. And since it goes so much hand in hand with email marketing, it may also be time to start considering SMS marketing for your business. We've talked about SMS marketing before on our blog and on the channel. You might want to take a look at some of our strategic tips for setting that up, but it's a great way to get more first-party data leverage. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's video. I hope you found it helpful. Please make sure to give this video a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel for more weekly content. As always, I'm Ellie Bachiska. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to get more in-depth tips on email marketing in a privacy-first world, we have a blog post covering this in the description down below. It'll be linked for you to do a little bit more reading because we're all going to need it. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'll see you soon.